lot of ways, but this is how I like to do it. Just set it to the side, and then you're gonna lay on it. You're gonna hold that spot for 10 to 20, 30 seconds, 10 to 30 seconds, okay? If you want, if there's like a really tight knot that you find somewhere, you can just hold that spot too. There you go. You feeling that one? Not really much else to say here. Okay, and then you can also do the other side, but it's important to um, hold it for 10 to 30 seconds. Or sorry, just 30 seconds. Okay? And if you want, we can switch to the other side too. Okay? Yeah, make sure you get that inner thigh. Okay, so we're gonna foam roll our hammies, our hamstrings. Same idea. We're just gonna hold it for 30 seconds. But elevate yourself, put pressure. Okay. We want to focus on like the outer side. So maybe twist your foot a little bit. But for yourself, um, try and find like a knot. If you want, you can put your legs here to put more pressure on it if it's not really doing anything. Okay. All right, let's see here. You feel like a stretch there or no? Yeah? All right, go and just hold it for 30 seconds and then we can switch to the other side. Okay? All right, let's switch it there. Same idea, elevate yourself, okay? And should be around here. So fine, you can twist your entire body too to hit that, okay? Okay, cool. Like crossover, but we're laying on our back. So whichever leg you want to start first, we're starting with this one, or sorry, this one here. We're gonna cross it over. We're gonna make a T first with our hands, okay? Cross this one over, and if this leg is going that way, you're gonna look the opposite way, okay? And we're gonna stretch this lower back area. Hold it for 30 seconds or more. You can drop this down, touch the ground. There you go, and feel that stretch. Look this way, the other way. There you go. Can you feel a stretch here? It's mostly in your hamstrings. Okay. Okay, hold on. So reset back. Okay. I'll straighten your arms down. There you go. This. And then we're gonna go here. There we go. Rotate that and then look that way. Okay. And same thing on the other side. Let's do it. So that leg, not the left one. Did you crack your back there? No. Okay. Down. Look that way. You should be able to feel that stretch on your lower back. Can you feel something or no? Yeah? Okay. We're gonna be stretching our calves. So the first part is our feet flat, pointing straight ahead. Okay. Straighten your legs, and you're just gonna lean forward a bit till you feel a stretch in your lower leg. Okay. So that's the first part. The second part is we're gonna bend it. So here, put a slight bend on our knees, and then you lean forward. Okay. You should be able to feel a stretch in your calves when you're doing that. Okay, hold on. So that's good. We just need to straighten this leg. Okay? Straighten it more if you can. There you go. And hold that spot for 30 seconds, okay? Switch to the other leg, okay? Yeah, keep your foot down on the ground. Get that nice stretch. Straighten that leg, okay? Good. Okay, now for the next part, for the next stretch, go back to that position. But now we're just gonna put a bend in our knee. Bend. Straighten this out. Bend. And then we're gonna feel that. If you want, we can combine it to where let's see here, like we're gonna straighten this leg out, but this leg has a slight bend, and we lean forward, and you're actually hitting, you're stretching both legs at the same time. So I think we should do that here. So straighten this leg, good. That one is a slight bend. Now lean forward. So now we're stretching the soleus and the gastroc at the same time on each leg. Okay, 30 seconds, and then we're gonna switch sides. Okay. Okay, switch sides. I know I wasn't 30, but video demonstration. So this leg straight, straighten that leg. There you go. Okay, and try putting your toes up here. Try and put it to the ceiling and lean forward. You should be able to feel that stretch on your calves. You're gonna lay down, you're gonna sink the weight in, and you're gonna push it up, okay? There you go. Okay. Push it up with your stomach, with your abs. There you go. Let it sink. And push it up. Okay. Okay. So while you're doing that, okay, relax. Okay. This leg, 90 degrees. Okay. This leg here, you're going to, it's gonna float up. You're gonna hold it, or you can spell out your name, or you can wiggle it around. But this needs to be pushed up at the same time. Okay. So push this up. There you go. Yep. Push it up. Okay. Now lift this leg up. There you go. And just move it around. Okay. Just gonna repeat that for 5 seconds. You can rest, or you can switch to the other side. So rest here. Okay, and then come back up again. Active. All right, we're gonna do cat cows. So get into all fours, your knee in your hands. Okay, and then I'm gonna cue you if you have a neutral spine, if you have a flat back. Okay, and you're just gonna go here, come back, here, come back, and eventually we're gonna work on extending 2 limbs at the same time. Okay, there you go. Okay. So yeah, make your spine go this way, like up, and then go into cat. Good. Now go into cow again. Like really push it up. There you go. And then cat. Okay. Now find a balance between cat and cow. So go into cow. Okay, hold on. Now go into cat slowly. Slowly. Okay, good. Now I want you to lift this hand forward. Okay. Now lift this leg back. Okay. Maintain that neutral spine, and you just hold it there.
5, 10 seconds. Come back, maintaining that posture. And then the other side. So lift that hand forward. So get into cow a little bit. Oh no, that was actually good. That was pretty good. Sorry, it's my mistake. Okay, hold it. There you go. Come back. Then to go. Activate those abs. Okay, good. We're just gonna repeat that.
We keep it here. I think crossing it this way is a little bit easier. Gonna go on your arms, and you're gonna elevate yourself, okay? So like a plank, keep your arms here on the side. Just elevate yourself. Hold that for 5 to 10 seconds, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, drop back down. There we go. And we just repeat that. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, a couple more times. Let's do one more, and then we switch to the other side. Okay, good. There we go. All right, rest. Let's switch to the other side. There you go. You're getting it. Lift. Okay. Lift this forward. Lift this forward. Or up. There you go. Nice. Okay. One more. Lift that up. Shoulder blades back. Okay. Drop down. Okay. We'll do a couple more. Let's do one more. You do one more? How are you feeling? There we go. Elevate. Use that QL. Shoulder blades back. Okay. Settle down. You're gonna hinge your hips back. Okay. And now you're just gonna focus on turning out your hips while maintaining balance. And I want you to come in. There I go. Oh, I'm failing. Let me try this leg. This leg is better. Slight bed, hinge back, turn out your feet. If this is it, if this is your end range of motion, and if you go forward more or back more, you're gonna place your foot. Just you can just stop here, okay? And then we're gonna work our hips in for internal rotation. Okay, and we're gonna open back up again. You can use your arms as a counterbalance, but it shouldn't be the one that's driving. It should just be your hips and your glutes. So have a slight bend. Okay. I want you to think about going this way. There you go. There you go. Yep, you can put your arms to the side to as a balance. Okay, watch the leg. Okay, now come back and try to point your knees that way as much as you can. Okay, there you go. Okay, how about we use this as a support instead? So here, one leg right, one leg. We're gonna turn up this way. Focus on that rotation. Then we're gonna go here. We're gonna focus on turning your hips and pointing your knees like to the other side. Okay, so hold on to that one. So hold on. So straight first, okay? You know, I'll lift up the leg, one leg snaps, and turn this way. Okay? That's okay. There you go. Okay, hold it. 3 to 5 seconds. And come back. This knee, try to point it that way. Okay? There you go. Hold it. Good. Come back up again. I'm just gonna repeat that, okay? This side. Remember, pinch your hips too. So push your hips back a bit. Okay? And then hold it up. Like that. Okay? Pretend you're pointing that knee here. Right? That should be, yeah. Okay? Okay, so the band's on you, but how we're gonna do it is we're gonna squat, so we're just gonna take a quarter squat maybe. Okay, as you're doing that, I want you to focus on opening up those hips again with one leg at a time, okay? So this way. Good. This leg stay still. Try not place it on your shoulders or in front of your neck there. Now do a squat. Okay. Open that leg up. There you go. Okay, let's do like 2 more. Okay. Okay, good. Now pause. Oh, get back in that position. Now do it on this leg too. There you go. Okay. Okay, don't let it collapse too much. Like here is now. Okay, there you go. Now just squat a little bit more. Squat a little bit deeper and then do it again. Okay, good. Okay, look over the horizon. Okay. Okay, good. Whichever side you're starting on, that's the working leg. Okay, we're just gonna lift this leg, elevate it. Okay, we're not using this. We're not leaning so far back now that this can help. We wanna lean. We don't wanna lean too forward, where it's just impossible for us to balance. Find that sweet spot. Okay. And we're gonna carry the weight on the same side as the working leg, and we're gonna squat. Okay, think about that band where you're pushing out this way too, so your knees don't collapse in. Okay, here. And she'll feel your leg you're working on. There you go. Okay. Now think about that leg. There you go. That's better. That looks good. Okay. Put your arms to the side here. Can you feel like your butt muscles like firing a bit? So it might be too far there. This leg shouldn't be helping with going up. Just be there for a counterbalance. Okay. So it's collapsing. There you go. So maybe we just want to stop here before it collapses. Okay. Let's do a couple more. There you go. Switch to the other side maybe. Let's see. So same side. Find that spot. Okay. There you go. Let's see it here. Let's see this. This leg is fine. Can you try getting a little bit lower? We're gonna be laying down. We're gonna be doing hip extensions, single-legged again. And you're gonna be firing those glutes. This is the movement here. There you go. Okay. And then do the other side. Okay, a bit lower here. So your feet are on the floor. There you go. Before you start, there's a curve here. Think about doing a cow. Cow, okay. Now raise your leg. Raise this leg and then drive to the ground so this goes up. Okay, good. Do you feel tension? There you go. Come back down slowly. Keep this leg straight. Point forward. There you go. Yeah, reset. Every time you reset, there's a curve there. Think about tucking in your tailbone, going back to cow. There you go. Okay. So yeah, when you come back down, reset. Okay, get into cow. There you go. Tuck in and then push. Okay, good. Come back. All right, switch legs. Raise this leg. Point forward. Okay, cow. Into cow. Tuck in your tailbone. Okay, now go. Okay. Just gonna repeat that for 8, 12. This leg straight, pointed. Remember, every time you reset, every time you touch the ground, get into cow, maintain that cow position. Okay. Do you feel it at all? Feel the tension? Okay, nice and slowly. Still a couple more. Oh. Okay, let's do one more. I think we might need to stop there. Okay, come back down. Okay. All right, nice. Okay. So you're gonna hold the foam roller here. Your legs are gonna touch the chair. Okay. This is just a signal. So the movement is not this. Okay. The movement is the hips sliding back. Okay. Foam roller is there just for extra props to let you know if you're doing it right. But the foam roller is rolling down by pushing our hips back. Okay. Try that out. Once we figure out the movement, then we can move on into using dumbbells. So keep your stance like shoulder width apart, so bringing it in closer. Point it forward, so your foot is like a little bit. Point. There you go. That looks good. Okay, now your hands are like this. Okay. Now slide those hips back. Okay. You're not moving this. You're shooting this back. There you go. That looks good. Not that much range of motion, but that's what we'll work with. Okay, now come back up. There you go. Okay, now do it slowly again. There you go. Can you get a little bit further down? Okay, now you're just moving the spine now. Your butt isn't really moving back. Okay, come back up. There you go. Let's do it one more time. Okay. Okay. Okay, come back up. Use this as our load. 12.5s. 12.5s. You can drop the foam roller. Okay, and it's the same thing. You're here. Instead of foam rollers, you're holding dumbbells and you're raising your knee. Okay. grazing your knee, pushing that butt back. Okay. Hold it close to you. Okay. Karate chop. There you go. Can you feel your butt muscle stretching out there? Your hamstring group too? Okay, come back up. Okay, good. One more time. Shoot that butt back. There you go. Good. Now come back up. Okay? Okay. Okay. So for our first exercise for our cool down, we're gonna do like a lunge. Okay? Rest our knee here. We're gonna open this up, put our arms forward, go here, and push our hips back, okay? And then as you're pushing your hips forward, you're gonna stretch to this side, and you should feel a deep stretch inside you. Okay, let's see you do it. So almost get into a lunge. There you go. You can even like slide this back further. There you go. Okay. Put this arms up. And you're gonna go that way. And you're gonna shoot this hip forward. Okay. You feel like a stretch here? Hmm? 2 mats? Okay. So get into a deep lunge first, and then there. Deep lunge. There you go. Push your hips forward. You should feel that on your psoas. Okay. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. Okay. Now we're gonna switch to the other side. To a lunge. Okay. Go. So push your hips forward. Okay. That looks good.